How's it going, YouTube people? This is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art painter, and I'm coming to you here from my art studio once again to create an art oil painting demo. Okay, on a canvas board. This is an 11 by 14 inches canvas board. I'm gonna be doing some roses today on a glass, okay, or in a glass. So here we go. Let's do the table top. Now bear with me. This is the way I paint. I am not saying this is the way to paint. I'm just doing a demo for you guys. Those of you who like this, well, awesome. The ones that don't, pues, I'm sorry, maybe it's not for you. As I mentioned before, you guys wanna maybe do some sketching or drawing with your paintbrush, like I'm doing here. It comes in handy, as opposed to drawing it with a pencil or charcoal or whatever. Much of the stuff that I do is very simple. I like simplicity. All right. Here we go. And if you're wondering why is that all these roses fit in there, I cut the stems out, okay? Besides, don't be asking yourself those questions in artwork. Don't be asking yourself logical questions, please. It does nobody any good. Respect the magic. Respect the magic. That's what I'm gonna start telling people now. When they ask me, why is that shadow over there? It doesn't look like that would happen there. I start saying, respect the magic. It's the thing that always hunts. I think that has always hunted artists. You know, the viewer is many times we're trained. Um, I think it's by society. I don't think it's it's default. I don't think that nobody really trains us. But the artist is trying to create something, for the most part, emotional, even if they're trying to do so, even if they're doing something realistic, with classical realism or whatever. Nevertheless, it's emotional in its pure form. Um, the viewer is fascinated by answering the riddles of reality. Why? The viewer seems to think that the artist is trying to recreate reality. Many times the artist even thinks that, and that's why they have a hard time. That's why many of us have a hard time creating art because wrongfully, I think we've been told or feel the pressures of the recreation of reality. But that's not it. That's not it. It's not it at all. Not even a photograph could do that, I believe. I don't think we see things. Any of us, any human being, really sees things, objects in. I don't think that we necessarily. That didn't come out right. We don't really see things as a photograph shows us it's being seen. I believe that we have a much more three-dimensional experience. I think we experience things. I don't think we see things. I think seeing it is part of it, but I think that we experience things, and that's why a photograph. That's why photographers always since the beginning of photography, have always been towards the unique, right? That's what makes art, is the unique point of view, because if we're all trying to say, look, I'm seeing something else other than just that, you know? And I think that that's where the magic is. We're all saying the same thing, whether it was Monet, whether it was um, this other artist that I love his work, Wolfgang, the landscape painter, um, or the photographer, the famed photographer Man Ray, the surrealist photographer. I think we're all saying the same thing. We're all saying, look, we're seeing something else. You know, any artist. So I don't think that we necessarily are experiencing the same or in the same way. That's why I don't believe that the idea of reality is very skewed. I think a photograph captures one aspect, a painting captures another aspect of that reality. You know, it's like we're all looking at something. You know, we're all looking at this object right here, right? We're looking at it, but we're only looking at it flat. Even if it's three-dimensional, it's still flat. Sooner or later, it's flat. You know, no matter anywhere you go, you're going to find a flatness to it. Because unless your eyes curve this way and your eyes curve that way at the same time as they're looking at it straight, I don't want to confuse anyone with my craziness, but no one is really experiencing it like that. What the eyes are not. What is experiencing the whole is the human being. You know, not just the eyes. And I think that that's what makes art so rich. Because everyone is saying, and we're all raising our hands and saying, I'm really experiencing it differently. I'm not experiencing it like that photograph. You know, or I'm not experiencing it like this artist, like this painter. I'm experiencing it differently. This is really I think that in its basic form, what art is everyone raising their hands and saying, I don't see it the way you do. And it's okay. You know? I think that's the magic, you know. I don't see it the way. It doesn't mean that, you know, we're so accustomed to say, oh, that's not realistic. To who? You know? Or we're so accustomed to say that's not really abstract, or that's not, you know, it's another form, or is this, or is that. It's just an artist raising his hand or her hand and saying, look, you know how you see that? I see it differently. Yeah, I go on some good philosophical tantrums here, huh? My wife is in the other room talking about Game of Thrones. So there you guys go. The name is Jose Trujillo, once again. And I am probably the world's greatest artist alive. I should probably take the probably out of that. Nobody's probablys. There you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time. Bye-bye.